Got by Sohan. Grant can't handle it at midcourt. Wesley comes up with it. Wembanyama triggers a three. Why not? He drilled it.
Yeah. They are keeping their composure.
Yeah, they are. And the Spurs gathering momentum, trailing 105-97. San Antonio on the 9-0 run. Sohan along with Charles Bassey now on the floor. This is Vassell on the handoff. 7 to shoot. He'll trigger a deep three on a close closeout. It came up air, but Bassey read it beautifully and laid it in. And here come the Spurs now, pulling to within 6. 8-point lead for the Blazers. 5:09 remaining, fourth quarter. Sohan fights his way up the floor with Grant tagging along. Sohan all the way to the cup for the two-hand reverse jam. Oh, that was impressive.
Yeah, he blew by the one-on-one pressure, which that's not the way Jeremy had to defend that possession.
Well, he got no help.
Yeah. Well, you know, his teammates will say, well, we need more resistance as well.
Simon's up the floor, laid it up and in.
See, like this right here, this is good. This is the type of full court pressure he needed the time before, where you don't need to press up and force him into a steal, turnover, or nothing like that. Just let him feel your presence, and you can still be up. Good adjustment from JG.
8-point lead for the Blazers. Barnes, baseline, plants his feet, leans in and scores on a bully move. San Antonio within 6, 4:12 left. Mitch Johnson has Wembanyama right now cooling on the bench. They grind away at the Blazer lead.
He's coming in at the next whistle.
Into the lane, Grant takes long strides. Left-hand offering over Bassey won't go. Champagnie the rebound. And out it comes here to Devin Vassell. He'll creep cautiously across the timeline. He is double teamed. A lob inside. Kamara rejects. Champagnie ends up with a side adjustment for three. Bang. That young man can shoot the rock. And
Let's see what they decide to go to.
Wembanyama coming back as well. Here's Simons, triggers the three, and the San Antonio Spurs now with a chance to tie the game.
That's a call they typically get a good look on. Anthony Simons in a horn set. He has the ability to pick either side. He chose left, just didn't get the shot to go.
Wembanyama throws it up for grabs. Sohan didn't have a chance at that, but the ball cannot be run down. Champagnie ends up with it, a chance to tie.
He pushed him.
Sohan gets away with murder inside and laid it home.
Yeah, he pushed Denny out the way to get that rebound. The officials say play on.
It's fourth quarter play. And so Sohan will head to the free throw line. Sohan with a chance to give San Antonio the lead. Blazers have led by as many as 17. And the Spurs have walked them down. Sohan shooting the right hand only free throw after experimenting with two hands last year on the ball to shoot the free throw. Shooting 69%. Missed the second after hitting the first. We're tied at 109. 2.5 left now in the fourth quarter. Denny Avia works off the high screens. Dribble handoff to Grant. Sohan meets him. Gives him body. Into the lane. Grant to Kamara for three. Raising up. No. Rebound of Vassell. Vassell, Sohan, Champagnie, Wembanyama, and Barnes on the deck for the Spurs. Wemby, back cut, Vassell, good defense. Champagnie, though, is found, and he flushes another three.
It was broken down defense because of good Spurs offense. That backdoor cut on that strong side broke everything down. It collapsed the defender of the weak side shooter, and it resulted in a wide open look.
San Antonio on a 24-4 run. Into the lane, Kamara forced to pump it outside. Grant is ready for three. No. Wembanyama comes down with the board. Spurs have turned it around. They lead by 3 with 1:41 remaining. playing nearly the entire game without Chris Paul, who was kicked out of the game after logging 11 minutes in the first quarter. Wembanyama up top. Orchestrated. Look at him just nonchalantly wrap it between the wickets at 7-3 and find Champagnie the hot hand. In and out. Kamara. Denny crossing over. Barnes gets in front. He lobs it to Grant. Keeps it high. Floats it and scores a three-pointer for Jeremy.
JG loves his chips without the dip. Anytime you can get him shooting that shot, the Blazers will take it.
8 threes ties a career high for Jeremy Grant. A minute left in this game. We're tied at 112. Wembanyama with Grant reaching over and a foul. Wow.
After review, Grant makes heel contact to the forearm. The challenge is unsuccessful. The result of the play will be 2 free throws for the penalty. Portland is charged a timeout, and they can no longer challenge any plays going forward.
Well, Wembanyama steps up, 6 of 6 from the line. And the big man shoots 86% at the stripe. Brett Brown alongside Mitch Johnson. Jeremy Grant's first 4 years at Philadelphia. Brett Brown was the coach there. Part of the process. Here's Wembanyama. Pumps in the second free throw. So San Antonio leading after trailing by 17. 114 to 112. Simons will bring it across. 16 to shoot. 45 seconds to play.
They want a good 2 for 1, so they're allowing the clock to wind down a little bit before they attack.
Kamara works his way out of the paint to screen. Simons high runner scoops and scores, eluding Sohan. Beautiful play to tie it at 114.
Excellent execution, not only because they got the bucket, but because they got the favorable timing on the 2 for 1.
And with 30, differential of 10 between the clocks. Barnes out to screen. With it is Vassell. Over to Sohan. Back to Devin Vassell. In he comes. Spun around by Avia. He got some roll on that one to give San Antonio a lead at 2. The Blazers will use their final timeout. Grant with it. Simons clears midcourt. Grant challenges Champagnie, drives it into the lane, glides to the glass, banks and scores. We're tied at 116. Wembanyama will come to screen. Wembanyama will work his way to the top to get it. Wembanyama will put a dribble on the deck. He'll spin. He'll double pump. He is fouled by Grant. With 2 and 4/10 seconds remaining, Wembanyama will go to the line with a chance to give San Antonio the lead.
Coach Billups calling Anthony Simons, getting him focused, because no matter what happens with these free throws, the Blazers don't have a timeout. So they got to be ready to transition to whatever is going to be their final shot attempt. The Spurs choose the route to go direct to their main guy and then let him make a play, and he delivers by getting the foul call.
Blazers out of timeout, so they've got a rally over here along the sideline where the Spurs are free to come over here and try to listen in. Wembanyama to give San Antonio the lead. And he does. Wembanyama now 9 of 9 from the line this evening. 2 and 4/10 seconds for the Blazers, should they get it when the ball goes through the net. Now a missed free throw is problematic. Wembanyama, 86% of this year at the line, gives San Antonio a 2-point lead. Now the Blazers can bring it inbounds, set up, and with 2 and 4/10 get Avia open out of backcourt. He'll fling it up, and it was just wide right. He had a pretty good beat on it.